Hello everybody and welcome back to my reviews. Today I'll be reviewing the Batmobile and Batman figure 1989. I actually went to the cinema to see this with my dad. So yep, no jokes about age. Yeah, this was a great movie. This is the Batman movie for me. Obviously lots of people were big Christian Bale fans now, and the Batmans that he did, they were good, I like those, but for me this is Batman, and I'll tell you why. When I went to cinema to see this, I didn't think it was going to be that great because it didn't have the original Batman in it, and it didn't have it just, from adverts and stuff like that, it just looked different from what I'd seen as a child. Used to seeing Batman with his pants over his tights, you know, running around, kapowing people, running backwards and forwards, and you never really saw any real sort of violence. You know, punches were, you know, blatantly fake, and everything was blatantly fake, and you know, it was good fun. It was great fun, don't get me wrong. Burt Ward and Adam West, and you know, that Batman. But that was the Batman I came from. That was what I saw. For me, that was Batman. There was nothing else. And I remember going to the cinema to see this, and I remember watching the first scene where Batman is on that rooftop and he drops down, and there was an actor, trying to remember his name from Auf Wiedersehen Pet, was a very good actor, and Batman proceeds just to beat the holy hell out of them. And I couldn't believe it as a kid watching it. I thought, my word, Batman's actually hurting these people. What is going on here? So yeah, it was quite a game changer for me. It really was a game changer, and I was hooked after that, of seeing this Batman. Especially seeing like Jack Nicholson's performance as the Joker. You know, again, people go on about, you know, about Heath Ledger. He was good. I'm not gonna, you know, I can't say he wasn't good, because he was good, but he wasn't my Joker. Jack Nicholson was my Joker, because again, when you go from that original Joker, who was just this, you know, he wasn't violent, was he? He was just, he had these sort of plans, didn't he, and his schemes. It was all more a bit silly, wasn't it, in the original Batman? But in this one, he was quite a violent, horrible character, wasn't he? Jack Napier does the old, Have You Ever Danced with the Devil in a Pale Moonlight, and all that stuff. So yeah, it just changed for me completely. And, you know, what a great film that was. So yeah, so this is the figure from Jada Toys. So it comes with a very small Keaton Batman. There he is, look. Obviously the very glamorous Kim Basinger, didn't it? So this is the Batmobile itself. So there it is. It's quite a good size. Let's get rid of Batman for a minute. We'll end up knocking him over. Don't knock him over his own car, do we? So there we go. It's got the tiny little flip machine guns there. I don't know if you can see that. They flip over. Very cool. That in the movie, I don't remember, he uses those to make that doorway, doesn't he? As he's driving. It's got all the vents and the electronics underneath. It's got the bats on the wheels. And it's got the opening cab. It's got little controls in there. Got a great view of that. And there you go. Look, it's got these. You can see it the best you can. It's got a little steering wheel. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's a little bit dusty. A bit dusty. Nice wheels on it. That's the front angle. It's got the vents. And there's the rear angle, the turbo boosters. Brakes and brake lights. There you go. How cool is that, guys? So yeah, it's a cool car. Let's have a little look at the figure. It's got the little utility belt on there. Bit silly putting that right in there though, isn't it? I should have moved that further around the back. A better angle. It's got a little tiny little, I don't know if you can see, he's got a little tiny little blades on the back of his arms there. yeah, the first time I saw this Batman, I just couldn't believe it. From what I've been seeing before, you know, as a youngster, I couldn't believe it, and you know, what a time. So let's give it a little viewing, and we'll go from there. So there you go, guys. There is the Batmobile from 1984 by Jada Toys. Very solid, nice vehicle. It's got that big air fan thing at the front, which is very cool. Yeah, so as I say, guys, this was Batman for me. He would always be Batman, because just for the time period. And I'd say, like, guys who say to me, yeah, but Christian Bale and his Batman was this and his Batman was that. Yeah, that's your time period, because you jumped from Michael Keaton to that Tim Burton style of darkness, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of humour, because it does have like some comedy elements in Batman, doesn't it? Like the goon, Bob the Goon, and all those characters. It still has that comedic element to it, doesn't it? That entertainment element. So yeah, to a more serious Christian Bale, which was a more serious sort of a Batman, wasn't it? More action, more stuff like that. But that was your time period. So you're watching that from the same way I watched this Batman from the original Batman. Of saying, my goodness, Batman's like he's proper beating people up here. He's a bad guy. He's a proper brute. Like, because that's how Batman's supposed to be, isn't he? He's not this kapow nice guy, isn't he? You know, I've got it, Robin. I've got an idea. You know, all that sort of stuff. He's quite a character, isn't he? That's obviously has a dark side, doesn't he? You know, that's the way he fights crime, isn't it? But yeah, so that's my Batman, and you know, it will always be my Batman. Your Batman will be your Batman. So thanks for tuning into the review, guys. I'm glad you came once again. Yes, my figure here is a bit dusty. I cleaned it off earlier, but it seems to have redusted itself somehow. So thanks for tuning into the review. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out my other reviews. and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Goodbye.